Yeah, I don't sleep, I just rap. Yeah, I gotta eat, I hate the chat.
Coach Fuck Bad in the building.
So,
Culture talk.
culture talk.
You ready?
Tell them who you got with you, Bev.
We got Eazy the Block Captain with us, man. The people's champ, man. Philly in the building.
Philly in the building, Gutter City, man. Definitely the fucking people's champ. You hear me?
That's a fact.
Yo, people fucking with me, man. I appreciate it though, but they fucking with me.
You already? We got Frico and Mano tracks with us.
You
Yeah,
already
man.
know. Frigo, man. What's up? We here.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Well, let's get into it though. We just got Eazy the Block Captain in the building. He just came back from the Ultimate Madness trip though.
Brush off
Right.
the old madness.
Yo, how
Also,
was that shit though? With all the delays and the pushbacks and the push forward and all that. How was the writing process for that shit?
I mean, it started off to be like a regular battle. It was just like, yo, you know, y'all about to be. First of all, I don't think I was supposed to be originally in that joint.
Oh word. Yeah, I think Don Marino was trying to jack that shit.
But he was right though.
Word.
You know what I mean? He was right. I don't think I was originally because I heard before I got the call, I heard about the Ultimate Madness a month before. Cause I was talking to P, and P like he got the Ultimate Freestyle Friday, cause that's what it originally was.
Yeah, the BET shit.
Yeah, it was the UFF. So niggas at first thought like BET was involved. We lit, you hear me? Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But and then I guess that they changed it, but I know they told me that the slots was already filled. So I knew a month before they even called me, and then it was a month after till y'all found out. So I knew like 2 months like before like this whole shit was happening. They said I wasn't picked for it, and then I guess I know they was trying to get Swamp on it, but I guess Swamp said no.
Yeah, well he think he too big for that shit.
Right. So then that like relieved the spot, and then I know they P say he told Cuban to fall back from the zone, so then that relieved the spot, and then he told like Riggs to like, cause I think Riggs was supposed to be on it.
Yeah,
Riggs
that's what Don Marino was saying to Riggs. I never even
I didn't even know that.
right. But you know they already was getting a push already though. Like they already had their chance to do whatever that they were supposed to do. So it was like it's a couple new niggas that didn't get that push yet, fall back and let them go. And you mean y'all gonna be good. So Cuban good, Riggs is good. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they just, right. So that's when I got the call, and it was like, yo, it was two options. It was like, you want Ultimate Madness or you want True Foe for Survivor Series. And I'm like,
nah.
Easy
to
Right there.
You def picked the right move then.
I said no at first though. I said no to this at first because what was told to me is I had 6 weeks to write 9 rounds.
Cause this pre-COVID shit, right?
That's
right, pre-COVID shit. They were like, you got 6 weeks to write 9 rounds, and I'm like, damn. I was like, I know I could get 6 of them done.
Yeah.
But even to get 6 of them done, I gotta memorize 6 of them too. That's the part right there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and
I'm like,
you don't know who you battling pre-hand, right?
No, then it was like y'all just about to go in there and battle. That was the regular joint. Like y'all.
Facts, and it was only 10K at that time, or it was no bread.
No, it was only 10K. It was only 10K. It was only 10K at that time. So I originally said no. I said, all right, give me a couple hours. I'm gonna call y'all back. And then, I was speaking to our folks and all that, and niggas wasn't feeling the shit I was feeling. Niggas was like, bro, you better take that joint. Like, you tripping. Like,
that
like,
true shit wouldn't have been it, bro.
Huh?
That true faux shit wouldn't have been it.
Right, but everybody said that, and they just like, listen, even if you, cause we was even saying win or lose then. It was like, win or lose, as long as you do what you gotta do, you're gonna be who you need to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they like, take that, John. And that's when we originally thought it was on BET. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. So I'm like, yeah. And then like 3 days, I'm writing now. And like 3 days later, Pete called me and was like, all right, here's the rules. Y'all get a month apiece. Y'all battle such and such, and then every round y'all get a month apiece. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, I'm like, hell yeah, I take it. This easy money. I'm like, oh, this easy money right here. So I'm like, all right, yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I'm in. But originally they was trying to do it like a reality show. Ooh. So they was going to do 2 Airbnbs, put 8 of us in one Airbnb, 8 of us in another Airbnb, and put cameras around it. Right, it was supposed to be like that up until the battles, and then see how that shit. So it was supposed to be like crazy big, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to start, because I know who I am, I know my character, period. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm taking this joint and all of that shit. But yeah, then the COVID shit happened, and then I guess like niggas was like, it's 16 niggas who it got potential, but we don't really know these niggas for real. We ain't gonna put all that bread back into them. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it was like, right? They was like, it was like, all right, these niggas is cool, but they ain't like, you know what I'm saying, niggas gonna see. So it was like, so all that Airbnb shit was out, and it was just like, all right. They said it was random. They said they put all our names in a computer and it generated
that shit though.
I don't either.
That's like something.
That shit.
I would have to. They should have did that in front of y'all. Like, look, we about to generate some names. Y'all gonna all see, because you know that's a nice stuff to tell.
I actually
once I see Rubando versus Gunpowder Pat, I knew that shit was set up.
I actually liked it the first round matchup. I mean, it was cool. Them niggas would have been like, yo, niggas picked y'all matchups. It was what it was. You dig what I'm saying? But like, yeah, they tried to like spin it or whatever. I mean, it's cool though. I was alright with it. I was just like, fuck it. I just knew. I said, cause I'm talking to Dude. I'm like, listen, if Brooklyn hands and hands get matched up round 1, I said this shit was not computer simulated nothing, dog.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? I just knew it. When they name came up, I was like, I knew it. And me and Don was having a little trickle talks on social media, like
the garden shit.
Right, for the Gates of the Garden shit. So that matchup just made sense. I'm like, I feel like they gonna put me. I called it. I said I feel like me and Don going bad, and then I was booked with Don. So I just like, all right, they paying attention, but that just let me know that them niggas really pay attention, bro.
They do. They watch what people think they watch. That's a fact.
Right. They only think that they only tuned in with like URL and all that shit. No, when them niggas pay attention, bro. Them niggas pay attention to see what's what and who's who, and you dig what I'm saying. So you know, I mean, it was alright. So and then when the COVID shit happened, it was like we wasn't supposed to battle till I was told mid-July, so we still wouldn't have battled. You know what I'm saying? I was told like mid-July because niggas ain't know when this shit was open. And then, you know, it was supposed to be originally be in New York. Yeah. So, you know, New York is you know what I mean? It's acting crazy out there. So niggas like, oh, we ain't going to NY. So motherfuckers was cool. And then I think it was people that was kind of like, yo, we got to battle in New York or indoor, like around niggas. Niggas ain't trying to take that risk. You know what I mean? Understandable. You know, all that shit. So, but at that time, I'm just like, I'm watching. I'm like, man, I still don't know. Well, personally, in my family, nobody who got sick. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so it was, you know what I mean? And so I'm just like, all right, fuck it. So then when shit opened back up and they like, no more than 20 people can come, but we about to start round 1 in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We was like,
what the
all right. Like, no, that's the call I got. Yo, shit up back and running. Y'all got 3 weeks. This is the date. And it was strict. It was like, y'all can't bring nobody. Y'all can't, such and such and such. It was to the point strict till they was doing, once the battlers battled, we had to leave at first. Like that was the rules at first. Like, we would battle and gotta go and be out.
So they was strict on everything. Like, you in, you out. No waiting, no bringing your names, none of that extra stuff.
Right.
I don't get that shit though. They told y'all can't bring y'all peoples and shit, but then they had like mad miscellaneous battle rappers in the building and shit.
No, it was niggas in the building. The first week wasn't that bad. The first week it probably was about dub in there. It was like 20 niggas in there, and then the extra niggas was in the other room, so they wasn't even in the battle room. So the first week they did keep it like honorable. You know what I'm saying? Like it was really and but you know you had T-Top and you had Twerk and all that shit there.
I
You
told
know,
them with the interviews and shit, so I knew they was there.
right. You know they not telling them niggas no, bro. Come on, man.
But how you got them niggas in the building and not the judges though?
I mean, that was my issue from day one, though. That was my when I found out that like Jay Black and Henny and them was gonna be there. I'm just like, what? You said I'm like, what happened? So like, why we can't get the judges in there?
Why the judges can't be in the building? That shit ain't make
It's a different feel when you're in the room, bro. I make niggas in the room actually feel the shit I've been through. If you're in the room, and I got that same feel when you watching it on camera, but just imagine if you in the room. I think it would have been.
People not gonna understand if they never been to an event. Like that's something you gotta really go to an event to understand. Like until you really been at an event, you hear that shit and that shit for real, they're not gonna understand that.
Right.
Cause your first battle against Don Marino on camera, that shit was crazy. I can only imagine in the building.
Crazy.
But you want to know what's even crazier? You don't even get to me. I watched it on Caffeine, then I watched it on the app. It's an even different feel watching it for a second time on an app. Like that first Caffeine.
But that's how the me and Fonz gonna be. Listen, I promise y'all. When they drop that me and Fonz battle tomorrow, that's how y'all gonna feel tomorrow. Because see, he said like people was saying when you go back and watch Fonz, you'll be like, yo, it's hotter than what it is. I'm the same way though. Because if you in my lane, or you live by that code, all that shit's gonna play back a second time. You gonna be like, yo, that shit was fire for real. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so I knew. And all right, and we're gonna talk about this though too. How y'all feel about after the Dime battle and I went back up there with the judges and I'm like, yo, y'all niggas gotta tighten up. Do y'all think that like hurt me?
It might have, bro.
I believe it might have.
Because let's talk about it. Matter of fact, we're not going to get into the Fonz yet. Let's stick to the Don Marino battle.
Right. I just want to ask a question though, because you said, I noticed that you said it was supposed to be like a kind of a real world setup with y'all in the two Airbnbs. So since it wasn't like that, how was it when you got there? Like, what was the setting? Where was you staying? Like,
listen. First and foremost, I got a few checks from like small battle leagues like prior to this, but this was like the first time like the NBA came to like recruit me. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so it was kind of like travel was paid for, hotels and all that shit was paid for. So this was like, oh shit, like you mean I'm here now. You dig what I'm saying? So. Right, so I also the first week we ain't give a fuck where we was staying. It was paid for. We ain't had to pay for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Right, we ain't care. As far as like the flights was cool, the travel was cool. They did put us like the first week they put us in this crazy ass hotel. It was a little out of pocket. And shit. You know what I'm saying? It was the hood, bro. Niggas not what booked us a little hood joint and all that. Real, like I just see everything from prostitution out there. I see some traps out there, Joe. I see motherfuckers I see motherfuckers was staring at us because we there for an event, so motherfuckers looking all right. Like niggas got that shit on the Joe.
These out here.
Niggas looking at us like these motherfuckers trapped. Like you mean like for real? Like we about to like. I'm like, oh shit, like it's so like, but if you in that lane, you kind of at home. I was cool with it. I was like, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but
well, fuck it.
Right. And then but prior to that, the month before, we had the Caffeine people came out. They came to the city. They came to Philly actually. And they set up a little studio out there, and that's where y'all see like all the little trailers and shit.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Right. So we did all of that, and they paid for travel on that too. So like when you there, especially when you like trying to come up and you actually get the league that everybody want to get to, and you get them paying for shit for you, that's when you becoming somebody. You might not become that person, but they feel like let's invest this bread into them and let's see what's gonna happen. You dig what I'm saying? And that right there alone for a nigga like me gonna make me spaz every time on them dickheads. You dig what I'm
I was about
saying?
to ask you that improves the writing process, right?
Right. It's just like, all right, listen, if these niggas feel like I'm worth this next battle they gonna feel like I'm worth this. And the
Right,
next
you
battle,
trying to show them how much you really are
right,
worth. Like,
I'm still hungry. Like, I know when motherfuckers get here, they lack off. No, bro, it's not because now I know the potential of battle rap. I see the Luxes and I see the Sue Surfs. I see where this shit can take a motherfucker at. But slacking and being lazy is not going to do the job, bro. So you gotta keep striving. Like, yo, you haven't did nothing, and that's how I actually came into the Fonz battle. Like, yo, I haven't did nothing because the Don, I didn't give him it wasn't a lesson in every bar. I didn't feel like I needed the lesson in every bar to beat Don.
Yeah, but you were still barring him crazy.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first seen once Uncle Ross and Marino won the first round, I thought the fix was gonna be in.
I thought it was good too.
I was taken back by that. That first was pretty clear. You know, at least that's how I felt. The first play off the first beginning ball with the shot glizzy, fight for the life 50. I was like, all right, he's in a pocket already. Like,
the ball, knock a boogie out of Don.
Yo, they didn't even catch that though. I was like, that was fire when I wrote it.
That was
like,
Vegeta, the Prince Vegeta ball. Come on, bro.
Do you think that a little bit of people in the building swayed certain judges as well? Like, you know, like if they didn't hear the people react, they might not have thought it was as fire, or just the people watching it in general. You think that little group of reactions might have swayed battles or people's judgments?
I think it might have swayed the Fonz battle.
Talk about.
I think it might have swayed. I think it might have swayed the Fonz battle, but as far as the Don battle, no, I don't think it swayed the Don battle because I really was cooking, so I deserved all the
reactions out of anything. So that shit was in your favor anyway.
No, definitely.
And
but
I think
overall throughout the battle,
was playing the judges. Honestly, I think the
I think the crowd did what it was supposed to do, bro. Because when motherfuckers was ass, you wasn't hearing shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wasn't hearing nothing like that.
But there was a couple balls I felt deserved some of that reaction they was giving people.
Okay.
So when I didn't hear that, I was like taken back. So that could just how I feel personally.
But I mean, but then again, you go by the favor. You go by the favorite. You go by who you like. So maybe you might be more, in tune to say for this nigga because you rooting for him. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so
the subconscious kind of bias. Like, you just like that person.
Right. So a lot of times with me, I go in buildings and snatch respect every battle. If y'all been peeping the last, especially the URL battles, I got battled the PG with Stumbles was supposed to that was supposed to be for Stumbles, bro.
Yes. And that's what I feel like they did with Don Marino. I feel like those matches were supposed to be for them, to boost them. You feel me? But
right, yeah. That's how I felt because they was high on Stumbles.
Exactly. They was high
at one point. Right. Exactly. So when they called me for Stumbles, you know what I'm saying, they thought that Stumbles was about to get me the fuck out of here.
Facts.
And then when I changed the game, I changed the game on them real quick. They like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying, he fired. So then
they weren't expecting that.
They didn't expect that. They didn't expect that because it took up to that Stumbles battle. I had a PG maybe 16 months prior to that. I battled Eazy, and that didn't even really come from Norbs. That came from
We go hard, right? We go hard. We go hard
from Beast City, right?
Yeah, I actually saw the battle. I remember that.
That came from
Eazy argument and all that. Yeah, I was going back and forth for a little second on there. I seen that.
Right. I was in the I went to the previous PGs and City was like, damn, how come you ain't on them Jones? And I kept it a bean. I said, Norbs don't fuck with me, cuz. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so he said, all right, hold on. He went over there. 5 minutes later, no lie, City came back and he was like, yo, you want the next car? Cause City fuck with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right. City, shout out, we go hard.
Shout out City, we go hard.
I mean, you on the next card versus P-Eazy. Boom. Okay, I did that joint. I show out on that joint, but it just didn't drop. Because really, Norbs didn't fuck with me. He really didn't, bro. He just, I don't know. When it came to like Philly, he wanted like a gimmick.
The typical Philly style.
He wanted something he can sell, not actually give to the people. See, what he didn't understand is the people is the retail, bro. You gotta sell this shit to the people, dog. They really is at the end. They decide who they want up there for real, bro.
Right. He was basically trying to pick for them. Like, I'm gonna get who I think they want. Instead of
he was trying to pick a nigga from Philly for them. Like, this is who y'all want. This is who
this is what Philly looks like. You hear like, nah, this is Philly. I'm Philly. Like, you feel me? That's lit.
Listen, even my own man called me like 2 days ago. He was like, I'm happy you the forefront of Philly because you actually give niggas what Philly is, bro. You dig what I'm saying? This meeting no longer has a
like after your first 2 rounds, you #1 in Philly right now. Like, obviously, besides like, you know,
bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I always thought I was one, bro. Wow. I always thought I was one. It is some folks in Philly that's fire. Dub, Diesel, Butter from the Block, Ghost, Take. It is Take. You know what I'm saying? Like, besides my own squad, you know what I mean? The nigga, you know what I mean? Ant Brown, you know what I mean? It's a couple fire niggas that's dead. But when it felt like Hand, of course, Hand, you know what I mean? Hand's there. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like, right. But when it felt like who was the better nigga, I always felt like I was the better nigga. And I don't mind saying that even to y'all because I tell them niggas that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I be like, I smoke y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's the competition. Like, you dig what I'm saying? In Philly. So it was like, I mean, but y'all know a few niggas like me had their shots. So it ain't like that I was the first nigga from Philly who had a shot. Niggas had shots, bro.
Exactly.
Definitely.
A lot of people done been through URL, got their shots.
Right.
Do you feel like this is like the beginning of your moment? Where like, or do you feel like you're in your moment?
No, I think it's the beginning because I won't lie to y'all. Me being in the Ultimate Madness, having to do 2 minutes helped me with my shit too.
You're right in?
It did because it made me cut off a lot of bullshit that I know that I don't need. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it made me get straight to the point. And I'm like, okay, if I do
basically how to trim the fat, get rid of what you ain't need.
Trim all the bullshit now. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, if I give a nigga this for 3 minutes, that shit gonna get dark for them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So I think that it's a beginning. I learned some shit, and as you know, I gotta learn like during now because even on the finals battle, I learned shit. Even on the Don battle, I learned what to do coming into the finals battle. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and then like right from there, I know what to do.
That Don Marino and off that finals, you feel like your writing is on a whole nother level right now?
It is though, because you know what? I tried. I mean, y'all niggas appreciate it because I done heard like 2 bars y'all said from like my round 2. But you know what I'm saying? Like when I was trying to do like the little punchlines, I felt like the people ain't want that.
Yo, we ain't even really get into the bars of the round 2 like that. That pros and cons bar.
Right.
Yeah, that pros and cons. I had to stop that and rewind. Like, hold on. That was a little.
But
that was something.
Like that, like I hear a bar like that, and if the other person don't say not one thing better than that, it's over for me. Like,
right. But see, listen, niggas don't even like my second rail was crafted for Don though, because I knew he was going to talk like, you know, you was like you was in jail and all that shit, or you living good. No,
eligible to be deported, like.
Right, yo,
oh shit! Like you hated everything.
That shit was crazy.
Oh, yo, I tried to hit my man. I was like, yo, is Don really from there or he's from here and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I was just like, cause I wanted to know. I'm like, listen, is this shit true? Know if it's true, because if you really from over there and all that shit, but I'm like, this nigga don't even speak Spanish, guys. This nigga's from here, bro. He from Miami. I don't give a fuck what he talking about. That nigga from Miami, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then,
that round, crazy. When you did that, that was like when Clips battled Twerk and he was hitting him with the bows and the bows. And then
Right.
Twerk had the next round. His round went a little flatter because Clips took the power from him. So that's how I felt. You did that with that whole the way you presented that, and like you can't beat it. That shit was crazy. Like his whole round was different after that. Like his energy was different after that. Like you literally changed the whole everything after that. So for them to even, it was crazy.
Yeah, because listen, when I started sparring with motherfuckers for that, everybody stopped me like that round 2. They was like, yo, that round 2 different. They was like, yo, that he was like, they was like, that's gonna win the battle. Just the round 2. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I already knew that round 2 was like, I said, all right, you know, you give them round 1, and if you don't come out of that, if you come out that 0-1,
yeah, because of the shit.
you know you got that second round in the bag. And then once I knew I had the second round, the third round, it was just like fun. I was just like, all right. You know what I'm
saying? With the fishing John, I was fishing too.
Fire. But he never been to jail, so he didn't understand that. But I knew the niggas that was tuning in, they understood that. You dig what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
So I thought my alarm cell to cell. Yeah, that was one of the ones I felt. I was watching.
Yeah, that was the
like,
right.
Yo, he cooking right now.
That shit had a lot of replay value. That shit had replay. Like there's a couple of lines.
Like third round, talk like your third. If it was up to me, I'd have said 30. But if I had to give him Dawn a round, I'd probably
give him the first.
I edge him the first.
But it's all listen, y'all niggas is only edging him the first because how good my second and third was. It just didn't. It didn't match up to my first round, right?
If you was to give him a round. Nobody's saying, did you really give him the round? Like, did you really think he won that? Or is you saying it because
I got it 30. Because if you really writing down, you get the first 2, honestly.
Yeah, that was good. We said that when we watched the first 2, we ain't need the third. I said we ain't even need the third.
Right. I mean, like I said, but just how y'all said, if me watching the battle as like, I guess, media, if you want to say, I mean, if you will, it would be like, all right, his first round could have beat mine.
Could have, yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But I honestly don't think it did. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, but if you wanted to give it to him, but second and third was clear as day. That shit was clear as day, though.
Facts. Let's get into that Fonz shit though, because my whole shit with Fonz was the fans had you, but how not one judge picked you though.
Listen, I'm gonna say this to you.
The people's
that don't
right. I'm gonna
no
listen.
Sense to me.
Listen. I'm gonna say this, that it was speculated that the judges thought I was too cocky. You dig what I'm saying? And it was speculated to me, you know what I'm saying? Like that they thought I was too cocky because of, I guess, when I went up there afterwards, like they, you know what I'm saying? I honestly think Jay Black kind of like made it worse when I got off. He just was like, how you snapping on the judges and they had you with it? It made it worse. When I was watching it,
making it hot when he was saying
he was making that joke. Because when I was watching it back, I was like, yo, I was drawn, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yo, I was drawn. And that nigga just, like, put the, like, flame to the fire. He put the fucking oil to the fire, man. The fucking gasoline or whatever. And then blew it up. So I was like, all right. And then I went on my channel and I did a blog. And I just was like, yo, a nigga can never tell me what's $25,000 worth of bars if y'all don't got $100 worth of bars. If y'all don't rap.
It was all...
You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's like, boom. But, yeah, so maybe, you know.
Problem too that was my problem with the judges, too. I feel you on that. That was like
I'm saying, right.
Like Chadwick Boseman and these people that never even played ball in the NBA judging the dunk contest. Like, come on, how you gonna have these judges that not in the field, that never battled before, judging these guys professionally for $25,000 at stake? That don't make no sense.
Look, I mean, I respect the platform that the judges is on because they definitely put in work. But as far as, you know, judging it by the bars, I didn't agree with the judges from the rip. You mean? I had a problem. I was like, You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have rather battle rappers, me, or it could have been celebrity judges that them niggas didn't know nobody.
Exactly.
So, you know what I'm saying?
If you're not gonna know bars, then don't even know the people rapping.
Right. At least go in there, have a nigga go in there blind. I don't know none of these niggas who gonna impress me. You dig what I'm saying? I would rather that. So, you know, I had a judge, John, because we was like advised to do like little advertisement, little promos. I had a judge video, but I think if I would have released that, John, I probably wouldn't have got past that, dog. And I was talking heavy shit on that John. You said like, so I decided I sent it to P. He ain't drop it.
Yeah,
So I was like, well, I ain't dropping it there because the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, fuck it. So, you know what I mean?
I mean, some of the judges was talking balls, but like not trying to shit on them. But it was a lot of judges when they was doing their recap. They say shit like, "I didn't really catch too much, but I like this." Like you can't judge that. I feel like.
Yeah, you can't.
Right.
What are you judging if you didn't catch anything?
Exactly.
If you didn't catch it,
Right,
I mean,
all the way in.
right. It kind of scared me though. You think it was, yeah, man, I was scared for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm gonna take y'all to after the finals though. So
Yeah.
after the battle, I go behind the curtain and I put the headphones on or whatever, and I see the fan vote. I'm higher than them. I went up to finals. I said, "Yo, we even," because it was like a K. It was like 1K, 1K. I was like, right now it's even, and then I just start seeing my name shoot up. This is when the judges is just talking and all of that. So I'm like, damn, I got the fan vote. So in my head, I'm like, I only need 2 judges. So I'm not even thinking I'm gonna get all 4. Right. I'm just like, yo, I'm literally in the back of the curtain, bro. If y'all would see, I didn't have no worries, bro. Cause I felt like I won the fucking battle.
Sure. And
you know what I'm saying? Like,
so
I'm in the back. I'm like, oh, I only need 2 judges. I'm feet up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just waiting. And right before they said anything, P come back, because I guess they text P the fucking votes. And he like, yo, all 4 voted for fucking fines. And I'm like, you lying.
What?
He like,
Rocky. Like not one person, nothing. Like it was. I gotta re-see that battle. I don't like that. But you know,
listen, niggas already been rewatching the battle. You know, they didn't screenshot. Niggas been in my inbox since yesterday. Like, yo, we just rewatched that joint. Yo, you won that joint. Like, you know what I'm saying? They saying like my second sound better on camera because, you know, they was, to me, the punches that Fonz do is better for the crowd. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
you get it easier to dodge.
You get it in the right. You get it in the moment. It's fire. It's like, oh, and then my shit. If you're not from that cloth,
you're not going to go right there.
Oh yeah, right.
How about that?
Like, so
you think they started fucking with Fonz? I feel like after that bump Fonz did, like niggas was started reacting more to his shit. Personally, I ain't fuck with that shit. Like, is there no crowd in the building? So you don't gotta really do all that extra shit for the show. You feel me? Like that bumping, pocket tapping shit. Like
he didn't even tell me that, bro. And like me and him was like, we was talking all day and all that. He didn't even tell me it was coming. Yeah. And I'm just glad I was in like a okay like mood though, because like you gotta.
Okay, you was like, come on, bro. You was more on some come on type shit.
Like, I'm like, come on, dog. Like, you know what I mean? We don't gotta do all of that. Like, that's crazy though. We got hundreds of thousands of people like tuning into this joint, bro. It wasn't like hard to the point where I feel like I had to like do something. Yeah, you know what I mean? It was to me, this is how I felt in the moment. It was like on some rap shit. It was on some rap battle shit.
Nah, definitely.
You dig what I'm saying? Right. So I just was like, all right. And I said, come on, bro. No, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do that. And I'm like, all right, we're gonna turn up. I don't know how the fans felt, like how they felt about it. But I kind of thought he was going to do something aggressive. I knew something aggressive was going to happen because that's what I do. When I be barking on them niggas, I be dickhead, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit like red.
They gotta match that.
Right. So I knew he wanted to do something aggressive, like take away that type shit. I didn't, the bump. Listen, all the nigga had to do was say, yo, I'm a, you know what I'm saying, a little bump or whatever. And I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. But, I don't know if he would have thought I would have failed. Listen, if I would have failed, that shit probably would have been an issue. So,
yeah, that shit would have been whack. I'm not gonna lie.
End of the caffeine app right there.
Right, you know what I'm saying? It probably would have been different.
I definitely feel like he was trying to catch you though, like really on some off guard shit. Like
He did, cause I didn't know it was coming. No, I didn't. I was like, no, that was a surprise. Cause you see, I moved. I'm still skinny, though. You know what I'm saying? Like he give me nigga big as shit. So you mean when I'm like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, oh, this nigga acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but no, but I didn't on some real shit. That's why I said after the battle, after the interview and the battle, I said I didn't take it no type of way. I took it like it was on some rap shit. He was getting me off my square. Cause that little bump could fuck somebody's head up. You know what I'm saying? Like by the time you go, you start choking, right? So he did it strategic. He was smart move on his part, but you know me, I'm war ready, dog. I'm ready for all of that shit, bro. Like when I be in here practicing, I turn my Bluetooth on 100 with the TVs on and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I need other shit going on in the background while I'm just going. Cause if I can't complete that shit with a distraction, you not ready.
You're not
You
ready.
dig what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Right. You're not ready. So that's
for the people that be trying to work on. That's a little thing, right? That's a gem right there. If y'all listening,
gem right there. That's a fact.
So you mean I do all of that shit. So I'm prepared for all of that shit, that bumping shit, that shit like that. I'm prepared for all. I snap on you afterwards. You dig what I'm saying? And I think that's why my first round came out so good, because when I was sparring with like Sko and them, like the fucking lineup was second round, third round, then first round. Niggas was saying my first round was my weakest round. And I was like, no, my first round fire. Y'all tripping. This joint fire.
That's how it be. Everybody always got a different opinion.
Right. So I don't know. You already know. Before going into the battle, it was already niggas like, yo, Fonz is going to trash you. Like Friday night, everybody at the hotel, they like, yo, Fonz going to trash you. I'm like, listen, man, it sound good. You dig what I'm saying? You mean it sound good, but I just know that he can't talk like this. He can rap, and he's a good fucking rapper, dog. You mean? Because one thing I will say about Fonz, I was surprised that he produced that type of material in 2 weeks.
Against you?
I was surprised, because that was my whole thing going inside of this was like, he's not gonna be that J. Crew. He had 3 months for that. I don't care if a nigga tell you he wrote the last 2 weeks or not, nigga. You had 3 months for that, bro.
Imagine he fuck around what he had more prepared, could have saved that for you, thinking, you feel me?
But a lot of that shit was tailored to me, though. It was block flips. It was hurricane do flip.
You like,
yeah, he could have put some shit down and all that shit, but it's just like, you know, it's like once you start, everybody can punchline, bro.
Yeah,
it's hard to make real shit into a punchline. This is what I be trying to explain shit. Like when I tell a nigga, yo, I read up the same time the Motorola's came out, I came back to the crib with 2 razors. That shit crazy, dog. It's a real life situation, but I turned it into a punchline.
Exactly.
That shit hard to do, dog. It's hard to do. You could change anything to a fucking punchline, but if you could take some hood shit and try to change that, that's like I think that's harder to do. And make it relatable. Like it's just, you know what I'm saying? To me, it's harder to do. So first round, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, yo, I'm about to 3-zip this nigga. I got this nigga in a bag. Yeah, he's like after that first round, I'm like, this shit about to be a rat for this nigga, dog. Like shit light. And then he came with that second round, and
that was it right there.
His second round was fire as shit. My head, I'm like, damn, bro, this nigga stupid as shit, dog. Like, I'm like, why? You know what I mean? So then I'm like, all right, should I change my third round to my second round? Because I knew my third round was that real pain talk, and I'm like, that can subside it, but I'm like, I might need that third and shit like that, right? So I go to round 2. I go to, you mean how I had it planned. And for some reason, I just didn't perform it right, bro. I don't know what happened, bro. I know I slipped up on a word.
Yeah.
But see, like with me, I be so prepared that even when I in my mind feel like that I'm choking, I don't got it, I automatically go to the next transition.
Oh, okay.
You dig what I'm right? You know what I'm saying?
So you got basically that transitional phrases that'll pick you up where you was at. Like, you know, this goes with that.
Right. I can go straight to the next one. 9 out of 10 times, bro, y'all probably would never see me choke, bro. Probably not ever, because it's like I was telling P this. I said the URL brand for me comes second, my nigga. My brand comes first, bro. I'm not going up there looking like no dickhead. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going up there choking and all that shit, because the Eazy name, not even in music and entertainment, just my name, period, is to me is more important to me, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not going to take a job that I know I can't do and all of that shit. Right. You know what I mean?
And the niggas start give you that label. Oh, he the choker. Does he a choker?
Right. That's never going to be me. That's never going to be me, because if I can't take it, I won't accept it and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of leery of the 2 weeks, but I got it done, and that elevated me. I said, damn, I can get shit done in like 2 weeks. Right. You know what I mean? Just grind. I'm like, just
now
grind.
When the time comes, it's over.
Right. I'm like, oh, I can get this shit.
You was definitely on the hardest side of the tournament, though. I feel like your bracket had all the URL faves. It had Don Marino, NWX.
Right.
Brooklyn Hands, you feel me? He been around.
Right.
You know URL love him. Fonz, for some reason, been getting a crazy push from URL. Never really seen his battles. But
listen, he is fired, though, man. He is fired. He deserved that push. He do.
This nigga Fonz manager worked for Caffeine and shit, so that might be his push. I just figured that shit out. I'm like, what the hell? So everybody on your bracket is like, was a favorite from URL. I feel like that shit was crazy.
Listen, besides me and P just had a conversation. He kept it a bean too. Like, one thing I will say about P, he keep everything like to the oils. He was like, I ain't know you was gonna get this far. He was like, I ain't know you was gonna get this far. He was like, I was just taking a chance and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's crazy.
For real. But see, the whole thing about it is, I was telling just niggas, I just was like, yo, I just need the opportunity to show niggas I got it, bro. I didn't care how the opportunity came. I was like, I just need the opportunity. Let me show these niggas. So it just went from stumbles, and then them niggas was like, yo, Eazy's fire. We gonna put him up versus Swag Tanner. Y'all see, I did Swag Tanner ugly.
Swag Tanner. I haven't seen him back. I haven't seen Swag Tanner back.
I did, yeah, because he was talking heavy to me, like, on Twitter, like, I don't
see him and all that shit, like,
he is, no, Swag fire, though. I do like Swag, yeah, man. He just, like, it was just with me, it was just like, come on, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you already know, like, so I barked on him because, and then it went from, I was supposed to have DG,
the Patron, the
Piranha,
from the West Side,
on Survivor Series. That's when, Truthful. No. That was Truth. That was Truth Watson, and who he battled? Was it Carter? He battled Brooklyn Carter. Ty. There you go. Ty. It was on that card.
Yeah.
We was the main event, bro, and we didn't go down, dog, because of some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so then that kind of was like that, and that was a page on too, and then that man, I was just mad as shit, man. So I was pissed, and then
P really like the point man now for like the new class. Now that they got,
but he deserved that shit though, because he know how to. He know what to do, bro. He know what to do, and he don't hold no grudges, bro. So it's just like, if you're fired, you're fired, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get an opportunity because you're fired, not because he don't fuck with you, not because he got a vendetta against you. It's, you know what I'm saying? Because it's business at the end of the day. It's business 101, bro. We got a platform, and we now, especially now, we know that the vets is still the vets, but niggas is tired of seeing the same cars, the same 10 niggas getting recycled, battling each other. Y'all know that. Niggas is tired of that shit. So now, when you add the older class that just came up, and now you add this new class, now you got so many matchups you can put together now. Right. And all of that. And let me just give it to y'all. I got my rookie versus vets call. I can't get y'all the opponent though. But it's one foot. One foot of money.
We gotta get the offer. Cut the cameras.
I know they had to call you. I know you got that call.
Right.
I know Fonz getting that call. You feel me?
Fonz got the call too, man. Fonz got the call too.
I know Luke Castro, even though he lost 2, he fuck around.
Luke,
Right. Lil, yeah. It's. I don't know if I can tell you how many people in it, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. A few motherfuckers have it. You know what I mean? But I got the call.
That's what's up.
I got the
Who y'all thinking? Who we thinking? Easy versus who? I would say Suge, but I know they holding that for Brooklyn Hands.
Who? Suge?
I know they holding Suge for Brooklyn Hands.
I mean, they kind of got a whole show for Brooklyn Hands. That just makes sense, right? Like that just makes sense. So
I don't know though. It's a lot of rookies versus vets though. Who they really consider vets though? Like twerk class enough? You think?
Yeah, like what year veteran are they talking? There's a lot of vets right now.
Yeah.
Because twerk and them is considered. vets.
You gotta consider them vets because just of the work that they put in. Right. You gotta and I guess that would be kind of crazy not having twerk on that card because his name just sells. You dig what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Like the vets that you can pick, you can get this shit to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because we got how many vets?
Crazy too though.
I know they gonna have Rum Chess on the card. Who else?
Why not? Like why not? And then that is going to be the test to see out of this new class who survives, bro. Who really it? Because we can battle each other
all day.
You know what I mean? Because it's just our class. It's just that when you battle them niggas who 100,000 niggas like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's time to turn up. I'm going in there with 5,000 fans. Somebody such a going in there with 100,000 fans. So now as I'm battling you, and I gotta convince them niggas that they came for you, that I'm better than you. You know what I'm saying? Like right. So it's like it's a little pressure. And but I promise y'all, the nigga who I got, man, y'all gonna let this. Y'all gonna. Yeah,
I hope we got the crowd for that though. We need a crowd, son. We need the crowd.
Yeah.
We need the crowd.
So let me ask y'all something. How y'all feel about the last battle, about the Eazy versus Fonz? How y'all feel about that?
I feel like you definitely got the first.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not really a fan of Fonz, so I was never really like follow him, so I don't really know his style too much. I definitely could tell all from the Jay Kruger battle. I could definitely tell he put in more work though into his rounds for you though, crafting them shits for you.
Right. He had to though.
Your second, like you said, you had that little fake stumble.
Okay.
And you know, for the tournament, I usually wouldn't hold that against you, but
right.
Holding that shit against everybody, so I gotta call it fair. You feel me?
But he stumbled round 2 too.
In which part?
I forget. I was like, I got him. You know what I'm saying? But
I gotta rewatch that because if he stumbled, as well, I gave you the third. So if he stumbled the second as well, then that should be void, and then niggas should just be going. It just should have went to the fans, bro. That battle was so close, it should have went to the fans.
You know what I'm saying? I do listen, but regardless, I think even if I would have performed at my maximum, how I was performing in the house, I think it would have been his second round to me was crazy.
It was though. It was.
Do you feel like his preparedness changed your energy when you had that little moment where you stumbled? Or was that just all for you? Or do you think it was?
I think that was me. I think that was me. It was just like, cause it's like I got sometimes I change flows too. When I change my transition, I know what flow to use. So I think when I went to my other transition, I was still in the old flow and it wasn't flowing right. If that makes any sense.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Right.
Because you thought you was in this pocket, but you meant to be in this pocket. But
I meant to be in it. Right. And it just didn't hit for me.
But it wasn't.
I had right.
I feel like when you did that, it changed your energy too. Like, because I feel like you was thinking while you was rapping. Like, you still had the energy. I feel like that took from the performance because it was like, I can see you wasn't like hitting him the way you wanted. You still hitting, but it ain't have that 100%. It was like you was thinking of it while you were saying certain parts. Not all of it, but there were certain parts. So I can see why they could give him around, but I need
No,
to
I
personally watch.
do too. I wasn't mad. Listen, I wasn't mad at it because, like, one thing I be trying to tell, like, the niggas in G City, I said, one thing I'm gonna always tell y'all niggas, I'm gonna.
Yo, your sound went out. Yeah, you muted. Yeah, there you go.
I kind of felt like he took the round two. Like when I was like spitting to him, like when he was rapping it to me and I was rapping like that second back to him, I just felt like my second wasn't as good as his joint.
It didn't have an impact.
Right, and I was like, his shit was, to me, because I think everything matters. Cadence, flow, you know what I mean? All that shit mattered. His shit was just, it was on point, man. It was on point. Even as me being a rapper, I'm like, damn, I was surprised that he could come up with that much content, good content in that little time and still be flawless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. So the second round, I personally gave him. I didn't see it on camera. Well, I did see it on camera, but I ain't see it on the app. You know what I'm saying? But I just realized my second round, I was still saying some shit. I wasn't trashing that second round. You know what I mean? I was just, you know what I mean? I was good though.
But
you know what I'm saying? Right.
My thing though, it's like Asameen and Brooklyn Hands went to the fans. Like, I feel like a battle so close like that, how that shit got unanimous decision, like that shit was supposed to hit them.
Right. My thing is with these judges, it's cool. Like, I respect Jay Blacks and everybody who does commentating on battle rap, even people like us, podcasters. But you gotta have one person that's cut from that cloth. Like, if you're not a battle rapper, somebody that's from that cloth, because when you talking those certain lines, those people not gonna understand. It's gonna go over their head. They're gonna miss it. But somebody that's from the streets that we grew up in, they gonna be like, nah, that was crazy. That was
fire, right?
Exactly.
But I tried to dumb my shit down so much that they could understand. Like, how couldn't you understand the shit that I was saying, bro? You dig what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to make it crazy. I came into this battle trying to make it crazy. It was a line that I gave them that niggas ain't react at all, and it was kind of crazy. And I was like, all right, so they don't want that. These niggas want simple shit. It gotta be simple.
That easy to digest in the moment right now. I need to understand it right now.
You have to, because not only is they not in the room, they're on Zoom too. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, bro, now you going by who you think the bars, like who, and then I was thinking this: if you take all my chick bars out, bars out, he don't have nothing, bro. It's nothing.
How many times niggas gonna talk about that? Like, that shit is a dub already. Like, all right, like.
Yeah, he's
like,
being
and that goes from Fine, that goes from Don Marino, that goes from Swag, and that even goes all the way to Twerk. If you take the bars out,
you don't have
niggas get smoked. Niggas get smoked, bro. Niggas is cheering on the fact of that they think that she fucked up. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so, like, that's what motherfuckers is cheering about. And being that she connected to me, it links to me. But if you think about it, right, that shit really don't have nothing to do with me, bro. You can tell me that you fucked my bitch 5 years ago, right? And it wouldn't matter to me because I didn't know you or I didn't know her 5 years ago, my nigga. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so she could have been fucking 100 motherfuckers back then. I wouldn't know, nor would I give a fuck, because that wasn't in my time frame. Exactly. So let's just say that she did fuck. Well, let's just say everything that the motherfuckers are saying is true. Let's say all that shit is true. The only reason why I got like a little, like, I'll be getting like a little like, all right, y'all niggas is wrong, because it's like niggas tried to make it seem like, you see how Fine said you came home to smack man hitting your bitch.
Exactly.
Bro, right. Niggas is painting the false narrative like, I went to jail, this was my girl, and then I came home, she was fucking a bed. That's the narrative
that everybody's painting. And
right, and I'd be like, right. It's not even about me, because personally, I don't give a fuck. But y'all painting her to be like some type of whore, bro. One, she wasn't my chick when I went to jail. One, she wasn't my girl when I came home from jail. Two, you dig what I'm saying? It's just like, she's not my child's mother. She's not my baby.
It's her life. You feel me?
Right. So it's just like all that shit that y'all talking about. Like, when I met her,
But that's the problem right there. They need a personal. They need a. I don't got nothing on something. Let me give them one.
That goes right back to what you said about with the choking, because once you get a certain label attached to you, or in battle rap, niggas try to keep that shit on you, even if they find out later on with some bullshit like Arsenal with the bus driver shit. Who knows? But that shit done stuck with him throughout his whole career, feel me? So it's like you got to be aware of what these labels is that get attached to you, and you got to be able to kill those false narratives right on the spot, so it don't fluster for.
You gotta use them shits. Nah, you use them shits to your advantage. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Right. But listen, I be on some shit because, you know, once I come home or once I talk to her, I'll be like, yo, such and such and such a. She be thinking I be mad. I don't even be mad. I be like, listen, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, cause they believe whatever they want to believe. I said, being that you're with me, and just like he said, and they don't have nothing on me, bro. They have nothing on me. So the only thing that they can use is you. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing. So you gotta let them use you, even though, you know, I do feel bad sometimes that, you know, cause she be like, her image is getting like fucked up. Right, you know what I'm saying? She be like, it's really not about this situation. It's about niggas don't even give she feel like niggas don't even give a fuck about the truth at all. It's about whatever can make me win this battle. And if that's painting her to be the worst motherfucker, then she's the worst. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so, but I'm like, listen, it's battle rap. They gonna say, you know, whatever they say.
It's the culture.
Real, no. Right. That's how it is. That's
you can go outside, something happen, niggas is see it. That's a battle ball.
It's a rap. And I try to tell her every battle. I'll be like, yo, I say, listen, even if we break up, cuz you're still gonna be used, man. Like, it don't matter. Like, you're gonna, because they know
you're gonna still bring her up to you, bro.
Because then it's gonna be, you broke up with dude. Now it's gonna be her. Now it's gonna be, it don't matter, bro. You
and they always gonna come back. What she do? They always like, oh, you know this now, right? You know this now, right? You know that now, right? Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Like,
right.
That's how they be like the new age, like crazy.
So yeah. So besides Nookie versus Vest, what you got coming up, Eazy?
No, I don't got I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't got nothing coming up besides that. I'm gonna do Rookie versus Vets, and then from there on, I think I told him I want Swamp after that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I mean? I want Swamp after that. But I'm not gonna do what like everybody do, you know, once they get a little name and they get attention, then they start going to these little leagues, charging them little. I'm not broke. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I don't need the need the bread to be going. Right. So I don't want to make myself expendable to everybody. Because then that's when my... Right. You know what I mean? So either like the bag has to be right, or
the name,
the platform or the name has to be right. Because from here on, I'm like, I'm here, but I can still be there.
Yeah.
Right. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so I gotta be there. So, and plus, me not taking everything gives me more time to put in this, you know what I mean? Put into one motherfucker. You know what I mean? Because I want the fans to keep saying, yo, Eazy fire, Eazy fire. When niggas start taking 2 battles a month, 3 battles a month, you start putting bullshit on the people, bro. You just start putting, for real.
You become everybody. Like, niggas don't want to see something they can see every day. I want to miss you. I want to be like, yo, win this battle. You want to, you know, you got to put some timeline between then and now. You want people to digest what just happened. You want more fans to come. You need that shit to circulate. Because you know, it takes time for that to get around. A battle could drop today, and 3 months from now, you never know who could see it posted on Twitter. But like, oh, this is it. That's the lab look, this look, that look. You never know. I dig it.
Yo, Eazy, last question though before we get out of here, bro.
Okay.
You saw this shit happening after your battle with Dot?
Listen, it's gonna sound cocky as shit, right? But I felt like after Dot, I was supposed to be here.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I thought after Dot was the situation I needed to get on, because he was the fan favorite. I think that might have been the one battle I went into that nobody had me winning that joint. Nobody, bro. It was like, who is this nigga?
Right.
He from Philly. He came to New York to battle the favorite of New York. There's no way he getting up out of this joint. And I came and did that. You dig what I'm saying? Like, and it was like, yo, boy. And then I think after that, that's when it took off. What you already know, I was in the streets or whatever. So you mean I went to jail or whatever. So yeah, boom, boom, boom. And then when I came home, it was just like niggas was like, "Hey, we know you used to be fire, but it was like, what do you have now?" It's like, yeah, it was like it's 3 years later. Battle rap and changed. That PG step ain't in no more, and all of that. Right. It was like, what are you gonna do? And then y'all see, I reformed shit. You know what I mean? I seen, because I actually, when I came home, I booked a battle. I called like my man. I sparred with him, and he just told me like, "Yo, you sound like 2013 Eazy." Like, he was like, "Yo, them niggas ain't doing that anymore, bro." Like, for real, that's what he was. Yeah, you gotta do something different, because that shit ain't it no more. You know how you be like such and such and such, and you run it back, and you be like, "No, I said such and such and such." Right. They were
back, yeah.
doing all. When I first came home from jail, bro, I was doing all of that shit still. Right, I was still in that fucking bag and all that shit. And then like my best friend, I want salute him. He was like, listen, what he said, what motherfuckers ain't doing is giving niggas their story. He was like, bro, you've been through so much shit, bro. You can like relay that shit right, bro. He was like, you can relay it right, put it in battle rap. Boom. That's when I created. Yo, it's a lesson in every bar. Once I gave my nigga that, it was like, that's the one. That's the one. Right.
That was your new brand type shit.
Right. So once I get to that bag, I start teaching you about the streets and all of that shit, about such and such and such. But I make that shit hit, bro. Right. You know what I mean? When I told a nigga wasn't scared to bring a report card home because her record already had F's on it, bro. That was fire, dog.
Nasty.
And it was real, so it came from somewhere.
It was real, dog. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like motherfuckers be thinking, like, fine. Like, he tweeted me. He was like, you said over time you and your plug, had an M. And I said, bro, that shit light, bro. A mil over time with me and my plug, nigga. I said, the plug should have had that by yourself, my nigga. He's the plug. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm like, that number ain't even really like off the wall. No, we can take a quick 10,000. Let's just say if a nigga really in the streets heavy, 10,000 a week. That's 40,000 a month. That's not including personal money. Yeah, that's not personal money. That's all together. Like, that's all together though. You mean like your re-up money, personal, right? So let's just say $10,000 a month. If that's all you're doing is trapping, 10,000 a month ain't. 10,000 a week ain't heavy, nigga. You dig what I'm saying? Or if you want to go lower than that, niggas want to be like 5,000 a week. You know what I'm saying? That's still 20,000. Right, that's still 20,000 a month times 10 is 200,000. That's a year. You know what I mean? If you really was grinding, 5,000 a week ain't right. You got that. That's why I said me and the plug made a mill over time, like a YouTube accomplishment. And that's just for one person. The plug is serving me and 13 other motherfuckers. He should already had that. You know what I'm saying?
He
like,
might have a product that you ain't even got from him, so he's doing a whole bunch of shit.
That's a fact, and that's cool.
Yeah, I'm like, listen, that bar is not far-fetched if you're in the streets, bro. If you in the streets, that bar is not far-fetched. But when a nigga got a question shit like that, that's when you know nigga ain't do the type of shit you did. You dig what I'm saying? Like that. So I don't knock niggas who can't understand me, but I appreciate the niggas who can. You dig what I'm saying? Like, right. Yeah, right.
People appreciate that shit too, because it's like you able to relate to the street shit, but it's not like on some struggle ball shit. It's like you speak that's going through that shit, but you're not making it fit. You're not making it seem like you complaining about it or nothing. It's like
right.
Like you was telling nigga, he was trying to come
relate to the
nigga. I'm here, nigga. I made it out. Like that's what.
Bro, hey, listen, hold on. I want to speak on that too, real quick. We gonna put it. Listen, the whole point of grinding and risking your life and your freedom and risking you being a dad and risking all that shit is so you don't have to do this shit no more. You show me a nigga who's trapping just because he want to trap. It's not there, bro. There's always a reason why a nigga reaches to the streets to try to get bread, because we want to move on. When you have an opportunity to move on, you should definitely move on. Nobody wants to be in the hood forever, bro. That's never nobody's dream. Nobody didn't grow up when they was in kindergarten and the teacher said, what did you want to be? Nobody said I want to still be in the hood. Nobody, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Niggas always said lawyers, teacher, doctors, and all of that shit. They always gave you those answers. And even having those answers as kids doesn't put you in the hood. You dig what I'm saying? You have to have outer goals. You have to have bigger goals. I already struggled, bro. I lived in the car. I lived in shelters and shelters. I seen my mom do drugs. I seen all of that shit, bro. You dig what I'm saying? And that was from the city where I'm from. So when you understand that even though you're from that city, but that city is not good for your situation, you gotta get the fuck up out of there. You dig what I'm saying? Because if I didn't get out of there, I could be dead. I could be back in jail. Because listen to this. Every time I move, I've been to Williamsport, I've been to Virginia, my nigga. I've been to all different states. All my cases is in PA, in Philly, bro. Every time I go back and get comfortable home, I go the fuck to jail, dog. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so it's like motherfuckers don't understand that because you're in an area where you're comfortable at. So you start slacking, you start doing other shit. I'm in the Poconos. I'm with the white people. I know they don't want me here. So now my strategy is on top of yours. You dig what I'm saying? Right, I'm moving different now. I'm trying to get this and get that, but I'm still trying to move. I'm moving like I'm from the hood. Y'all don't know about being from the hood. Y'all only know about this white people money. I know about how to get y'all white people money, but I learned it from the hood, though. Right. So I know how to keep this shit. You dig what I'm saying? I'm here now. Y'all not getting rid of me, bro. And my kids is happy, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, my kids is from Philly and all that shit. But when I go get them, they come up here and, bro, they happy as fuck, bro. They happy as shit. You know what I mean? They see shit different. Right. That shit don't get me mad when niggas be coming at me with bars talking about you from the Poconos. It's just be like, bro, maybe you should grab a little bit of bread and you should come out here too, my man. For real. Like, we feed up out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we
love going to the Poconos, man. Niggas get
little sunshine.
A little shorty take out there. I mean, you have a good weekend.
I said vacate without vacating.
Right, yeah.
Listen, I'm downstairs. I got my own little studio set up, my nigga. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm 31, bro. I bought a tool shed, my nigga. I don't even got no tools, bro. I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just bought the tool. Right, we just bought the tool shed because I'm like, I want to feel how these motherfuckers feeling this shit. And then, once motherfuckers upgrade, and I just want to let niggas know, like, once the motherfuckers upgrade, your life upgrade. Because now going over your bathroom and redefining your bathroom and putting new toilets and new towels in, that becomes grown man shit now.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's different now. Right, it's different.
Yeah, feel me? It's different. I feel you. We here.
Right. I mean, you already know, man. I don't get mad at this,
bro. Good looking for chopping it up with us, my guy.
I appreciate you, bro. You hear me? Anytime, man. Hit my line, man. You already know.
Definitely hit you, bro.
Definitely got some
coming ready, man.
And shit, bro. We gonna send you some merch and all that.
No doubt. Listen, I'm gonna inbox you who I got for Rookie vs. Vet. Don't leak that shit nowhere.
I got you, bro.
Don't leak it.
You already know, bro.
You hear me?
Culture talk. You heard?
Right, culture talk, man. I appreciate y'all. You already know, man. Listen,
salute.
yeah. But I'm gonna do you a